What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be building on another tier list video. So about a week ago I decided to make a tier list video of some of the strings that I've used across my tennis journey over the past few years, what I thought about them, you know, how they performed, how they played, and I ranked them from S tier all the way down to C tier. Well, I decided to build on this with some of the information that I've obtained over the past year. I figured what not better than to make a tier list of the rackets that I've tried, so everybody can kind of hear my take about it, as well as possibly help guide you to maybe one of these rackets on your racket journey. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first racket on my list is the Wilson Burn LS. So LS meaning light spin pattern. So one of the cool things that Wilson does is you'll find that in some of their rackets they will create a S pattern, a spin pattern. The 18x16 is meant to increase spin. This was my very first racket. Again, the Wilson Burn LS is the light version, the Wilson Burn S is the heavier version. I really loved it when I first started playing. It was one of the best rackets I could have started with. The 18x16, especially for a beginner, really helped with forgiveness because it increased the sweet spot. Definitely plays more like a Babolat racket, but it is amazing. It's one of those things, I know it's not very popular, but you will always hear good things about the Burn line from me. So in the B tier, Yonex E-Zone. Now, I've gotten to try a few versions of the Yonex E-Zone. I'm going to be honest, the E-Zone was not for me. Now, I spent a little bit of time with it, and it is not a bad racket. Hands down, I give props to it. It's a good racket. It is a racket that is just not for me in my game. I'm more drawn to spinnier type rackets. One thing I felt with the E-Zone was it felt very bulky, kind of boxy. When I was swinging through, I just felt like I could not spin the ball at all. I felt like I had to hit flat, and there was no way I could even brush a semi-western to full western for him. I mean, it plays great all around. Power's its main thing though, so it's super powerful and it is super penetrating with great control. Like I said, the only thing is it is designed for a flatter hitter. So in the A tier, we have the Babolat Pure Aero 2019. This is the same thing as the Babolat Pure Aero Rafa. Now, I hands down love this racket. I played with this racket in tournaments. I've played with it in practice. It has played great. This racket is known for its power. It is known for its spin. From the baseline, you are like the king of the court with this racket. It is so easy to push your opponent back. It's so easy to hit with heavy, high topspin and really just be able to place the ball deep. So if you're looking for a racket that has a lot of spin, a lot of power, then this racket might be one that you should look into. Now, jumping into the S tier, so we actually have the Babolat Pure Aero 2023. The difference between these two rackets that I just talked about, the Aero Rafa and the 2023, is huge. So the 2023, what they do is they're going to tighten the string pattern up a little bit. They're also going to change the weight from being more up in the head to kind of in the handle down to the head. What this is going to do is it's going to allow you to still have a little bit of spin, but you're going to have more precision, a flatter stroke, and you're also going to be getting a lot more feel and connection to the ball, whereas the Rafa is a little bit more muted and powerful. You're going to get good touch shots. Drop shots, slices are amazing with it. Volleying with this is amazing. It's a great volleying racket. This one is more of a balanced arrow. That's what I like to call it. This racket's a great racket if you find the Rafa a little bit too extreme for your game. This is one that can really help balance it out. The arrow works great for pretty much anybody. If you like something fast, something agile, something that whips through the air, you can swing it fast, you can slice it, cut it fast, this is a great racket for you. This is the Yonex V-Core. So the Yonex V-Core is my current racket of choice as of right now. The V-Core, most of the weight is going to start from the handle and it's going to slowly move to the head a little bit. String pattern is still pretty open, so you're going to get some good topspin when you really rip through your ground strokes. It's light, it's maneuverable, it works great on ground strokes. You really get a full stroke with the V-Core. Like, you can really feel yourself swinging through the ball. The one thing that's nice about the V-Core is you can kind of play both flat and spinning. Unlike the E-Zone, this racket's a little bit more maneuverable, so you can either flatten your shots out or you can choose to sit back and brush up on it and really hit with spin. So the V-Core gives you a lot of great options. Super comfortable. If you prioritize feel and touch and just really focusing on form and getting a full stroke through the ball, the V-Core is definitely a racket to look into. The Wilson Blade 98, I tell you, is in my book the best all-around racket you can purchase. Like, there's not one thing that it does amazing, like standoutish, but everything is so well balanced. Like, forehands plays great, backhands plays great, slices, volleys, drop shots. I mean, you can do it all. I talked about best of both worlds. You can hit the ball flat and it plays well flat. If you want to switch to a semi-western grip or a western grip and you really want to rip some spin, you can absolutely do that and still get good spin. If you are looking for precision and control over everything, this is definitely the racket that is calling to your name. But besides that, that really kind of just wraps it up for the video. I haven't gotten to really like experiment on all kinds of rackets, and like I said, I really felt like it was only fair for me to talk about the ones that I've talked about or that I've really spent a good amount of time with. Like, I don't feel like it's accurate for me to review something after 2 or 3 times of using it and then putting it down. Like, anything that is on this list, I've genuinely reviewed it for at least 2 to 3 weeks, tried different strings in it, and played in different types of weather with it and just seen how it works. And so I've gotten to see a little bit of everything. I mean, all of these rackets are great rackets. Like, I would not turn any people away from the racket. It's just kind of up to you to decide what might be best for your game. There's tons of tennis players around the world and everybody's game is completely different. So if you're looking into deciding what one might be best for you, I definitely would recommend demoing, practice with a few of them, see how they play in practice, but definitely get some match play in with some of these, because that's a big thing. Like, again, a racket can play good in practice or in rallying, but you need to get in a match with the racket just to see, hey, when I'm put under pressure, how do I play? How does it perform? Do I feel like I had an advantage when I used it, or was it something that I was kind of backsliding because of this? That's also a super important thing. Hopefully this video will help lead you to a racket that you're possibly looking for, and one that possibly could help your performance. Besides that, that's going to be about it for the video. Thank you for always tuning in. Until the next video, I will catch you on the next one.